surprised. I just hope that they can work through it, yeah.
We're both very resolution-oriented, so we're comfortable with acknowledging there's conflict,
that is
and we want to navigate it.
I love that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
And that's kind of how I feel too.
Like I'm like, he's got like a wife and family back home.
Because
Like,
to ask about that, has that happened in the past where like things are going like swimmingly and then, you know, all of a sudden it's just like boom? Or why do you feel like that?
It's hard for me because I've never had a relationship. So I'm like,
I forget about that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's talk about that. How is it to go from
marriage?
single to married for you?
I mean, it's been
Does it feel
luckily
normal?
Normal, yeah, and like
Wow.
comfortable. I'm kind of like, is this normal? Like I'm trying to like figure out I'm almost trying to seek out an issue, but I like kind of just feel like, what is our issue?
It's going good. Really what I wanted was a best friend and a partner, and I'm just trying to learn more and more about her. Like today, we learned like just how much fun we can have together when we're kind of doing the things we're passionate about, which is trying new things. And it was cool to just see how like she just embraced it like the same way I did.
Yeah.
So it was just really refreshing and excited to do more first with her.
I know you wanted to have sex on your honeymoon, and you're like, it's gonna be weird if we don't have sex on your honeymoon. Has that changed?
I would say for me, like I'm trying to take it differently because it's my first relationship, so I've really enjoyed like not jumping in it and like us being on that same page and just really building like a more stable emotional connection. So it's been different. I feel like that's a good thing and change for me.
I feel like Brennan secretly is like a snuggle bug.
He likes to be touched.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Love buggies.
And just like giggle wise. Like I catch you two just like
giggle
giggling
a lot.
together.
A lot.
Yeah.
I thought it was just him.
Please, Smiley.
girl.
She is a walking smiley face. We love it. Emily has such a good spirit.
I mean, she's a champion. This girl, like, you know, her hand kind of got hurt a little bit.
I slipped and like severely sprained my hand night number 1. Yeah, and then my hair has been in dreads ever since this morning.
Her hair was in a million different. I said, wow. But I love her attitude about it.
There's so many other women that would have been like, I can't go to this thing tonight, and like I can't do this.
But
Like my
no, she really just walked through 50 people and did not care.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's great.
So what is going well for you guys?
Yeah, there's not like one specific thing that I'm like really attached to, so.
You guys look like you're literally like communicating telepathically. Like, just you guys look so close.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I don't know. I just think things are going well.
We're definitely just like getting into things, right? So like there are topics that like we haven't talked about in depth yet, where I'm like, this needs to be addressed at some point. We haven't talked about like goals, religion, politics, like a lot of that stuff. The heavy hitters. Yeah, but like I typically tend to like go right into all of those right away, and so I don't think it's a bad thing that I'm waiting. It's really hard for me to stay present. Like I've had to work on practicing and learning how to stay present. Like I know for a lot of people it just comes naturally, and it just doesn't for me. That's something that in relationships can definitely cause complications, and rightfully so. I watch like how patient he is with me, because sometimes I'm like, well, we should talk about this right now, and he's just like, yeah, but like what about if we talked about chips and salsa? I'm more of like, let's figure this out now.
He's
like
definitely
we gotta
not that
like
person.
I know. I know.
Truly.
So like with that said, just because like me and Austin are more physically affectionate with each other right now does not mean that like we're more likely to last. Like you look at like friends in past relationships where it's like, oh my gosh, like the chemistry was there, everything was there, and then it's like, what happened? I don't know which side I'd rather be on. Grass is greener. Sometimes I like look at your situation and I'm like, that feels better because there's actually room for it to go uphill versus like right now it feels like there's only room for it to go downhill, you know?